All right, I think I got it recording. I'm going to try to make an audio because I made a video for this amp last couple of weeks ago, and it's got this little camera microphone, and you can't really tell the quality of this amp. And so I want to use a little better microphone to try to do some recording. I got the amp heating up now, and I'm going to try. I'm buried in cords and all kind of stuff. But I'm going to try to swing this microphone around and I'm going to run a few pictures on a slideshow. And hopefully we'll be able to hear the quality of this 1962 Fender Bandmaster. I think it's the 6G7 circuit, I think they call it. I put some caps in this amp probably 6-7 years ago. And the amp is still playing beautifully. And I'm gonna shut up and play a little bit, and we'll see if you can hear what it sounds like. Here we go. Okay, you may have noticed I let that note just kind of die out on its own so you can hear that there's no cutting out or garbled sounds as these notes ring out. This amp is playing beautifully. These are all old vintage tubes. They're a mixed match of tubes. I think some tongue saws. I'm not sure. I don't really remember what was in it, but it's old vintage tubes. I didn't change any of them. They tested as they could have some problems with gas or other issues, but I let them ride as they are because they sound good. I like the way they sound. You've also noticed that I may have, I'm going to try to get a picture up here in a second, of a dim bulb tester. And for those of you who know the purpose of a dim bulb tester, this is in case you ever have a problem with a circuit in something electrical. There it is here. You will see the bulb start to glow. And this bulb doesn't glow when I'm playing the amp. It's in the off position here in this picture, but when it's playing, there's no glow in this 200 watt bulb at all, which means the electricity is flowing rather smoothly through this circuit as intended. And that's always a good thing. And also, if you ever were to lose a component in that amp, it'll give you some protection. That amp will burn instead of letting your transformers cook, and that's always a good thing. So that's why we're running it through that. I have known guys that would tuck these things away in the bottom of their amps while they were playing gigs for a little added protection in the very old amps. Other than that, I just want to kind of give you some particulars. I believe they call this I want to say 6G7 or something close to that circuit, which is a sought after old circuit. This is a 1962 Fender Bandmaster, and it's got the 12-inch tone ring cabinet, which is sought after. It's got the beautiful old ox blood grill cloth, original. It has a few nicks in it, but my God, it's 1962, so you're going to have some problems. You also see in some of these pictures, there's some bubbling in the Tolex, and it's mostly where the transformer is, where it gets a little extra heat, and it helps that glue let go. I didn't deem it bad enough to pull the Tolex away from the wood and re-glue it, so that's why I just kind of left that there. The amp is in great shape. It's had a fairly easy life as far as I know. There was at one time about 2 inches of water got in the bottom of the cabinet, but the water did not reach the cone of the speaker, and it did not enter into the head. but I went ahead and treated that head just like it was a water damaged amp, because that was good advice to do that. So it was cleaned in distilled water and went through the process. But like I said, there is no water damage to this amp. If you look real good in the picture showing the inside of the cabinet, you can see a little staining on the very bottom. You'll see what I'm talking about. But this is a great amp. It's in better shape than most in its age. It's for sale in Liberty, Mississippi. And if you live a driving distance from there, you come see me and I'll make a good deal on this amp. I've went down on the price from $2,500 already on this amp, and it is priced to sell. So this amp is for sale, and it's a great deal. And contact me on the comments on this YouTube, and maybe we can work something out on this thing. I really don't want to ship it, but I will if I have to. That being said, thank you for looking at the video.